What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know this is a bit different than usual. This is not, your average trade recap, whatever else. I posted a few educational content on my videos before, or on my channel before, but nothing really like this. Basically, why I'm making this whole mentorship is going to be called the Profit Syndicate, by the way. And if you're new here, make sure to go and like the video. My name is Alex. I'm a trader, been doing it for about 2 years now. I'm trading ICT concepts, SMC, those types of things, right? This is going to be day one of what I'm naming the Profit Syndicate. Today we're going to start out with psychology and just kind of understand the whole reason as to why traders fail, how you can be successful. And I know this is going to be boring, it's psychology, but this is what we have to start out with. We're going to start out with the boring stuff, so then we can move on to the other things as well. But psychology is 85, if not 90% of the entire trading game. So basically what we are going to do here today, not talk too much on psychology. We're going to have a couple videos on it, but we're just going to start with this, get the psychology over with so you guys understand it, and then we can move to the strategy aspect of it, and then we can start making some money, right? Okay. First off, welcome to the syndicate, the Profit Syndicate. Here we are, day one. This is probably something that a lot of you guys might need, and I'm here to basically give it all to you guys for free. So yeah, we're doing this now, and I can tell you right now, this is going to be way better than TGR, Bootcamp, both of them that he put out, way better than all of them. So let's go ahead and get started here. What do we need to understand here first? Let's go ahead and take out our notes here. What do most traders struggle with, right? The fear of, God, I can't type. The fear of losing, all right? A lot of traders struggle with this. All right, we'll name this number one. All right, so a lot of traders struggle with the fear of losing. Now, why is this? Well, dude, can this thing work? Okay, fear of losing, all right? Now, what does this mean? People might close trades too early. They might take off their position while in drawdown, right? And this is the first thing that you should immediately understand here. You cannot be scared of losing, okay? There's going to be plenty of days in your career, even if you've been doing this for years, where you're gonna lose, right? Maybe not 2-3 days in a row, 4 days in a row, but there's gonna be days you might lose 1 week, you might lose twice in a week. It doesn't really matter. Whatever the case is, if you have a fear of losing, I'm sorry to say, but you're not gonna get that far. You're gonna be stuck in the same cycle, right? So you need to completely get that idea out of your mind of just being fearful, because there's no point. Why would you be fearful if you know what steps you can execute on and actually see success with it? Right? I just don't see a point in being fearful. Right? If you're fearful, slap yourself in the face, tell yourself you're a bitch, get the fuck back on the charts and start trading, bro. Don't be scared, dude. Execute if you see a good setup, and don't let anything else in your mind tell you otherwise. My biggest problem was the fear of losing, or I wouldn't risk enough. And I was like, dude, I know what I need to do. If I'm fearful, or if I'm really stuck on how much I want to risk, I'm inconsistent with my risk and my positions, that never got me anywhere, bro. I realized that, and I started trading consistent size. I stopped fearing, and I immediately took greed out of the equation. And as soon as I started doing that, piles of money out of fucking nowhere. Because I realized, like, holy shit, I could have done this a lot earlier if I really locked in enough. But after learning from my mistakes over and over and over and over again, I finally did it. Same thing goes for you guys. If you're pissed off at yourself, you're mad that you're seeing everyone make these profits and you're still there losing your trades, lock the fuck in, bro. How badly do you want it? Seriously, how badly do you want it? Do you want to keep blowing your accounts? Taking dumb trades, being an idiot? Or do you want to lock in? Choose quality over quantity. You're supposed to take one trade a day. Call it. You're done. You made $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, whatever it is. Okay? Get this shit out of your mind. Fear of losing. Nope. That doesn't exist. The textbook definition of fear is no longer part of your brain, no longer part of your anatomy in your brain. It just doesn't exist, all right? Now that we've got that out of the way and cleared, right? What's the second thing here, okay? Don't mind, I got notes on the side here because there's a lot I need to talk about, and I can't remember all this, okay? So, what do we have? We got fear of losing. We got revenge trading, okay? And then also, I might as well just put it on here as well. We got overconfidence, okay? So, what is revenge trading, okay? Right? People, might overtrade after losing once trying to make back what they have lost. Okay? And what people don't really realize nowadays is that even if you do lose, bro, cut the fucking computer off. Okay? Take the L. Come back the next day. Understand there's going to be another opportunity. No matter what, there always will be another opportunity, bro. Every day. Don't let one loss fuck you up in your head. Oh, I need to make this back, bro. I'm gonna make it back. I have to make it back or else it's gonna ruin me. No, bro, you're only gonna ruin yourself if you try to make it back. Take the one loss and move the fuck on. I know it's hard, but just move on. You gotta discipline yourself enough for that. Or else you're gonna keep buying funded accounts, you're gonna keep blowing your accounts, you're gonna keep in that same cycle over and over and over again. And bro, trust me, I've been there. And I don't want you guys to go through the same thing. I know how fucking annoying and drives me insane. Trust me, because I remember, I felt like 2 days ago that was me, okay? And I finally got over that. Thank God, okay? So, revenge trading, please. Whatever your trading plan is, whether it's 1 trade a day, 2 trades a day, I don't care, bro. Whatever your plan tells you, if you lose 2 in a row, bro, get the fuck off the charts, please. I beg. There's no point in trying to take another trade. Even if that third trade that you would have taken, even if it goes in your direction, don't beat yourself up over it, bro. The more you keep trading and the more you lose, it's more you'll have to make back. And it's going to set you back further and further and further. And then you're going to see like, why am I not succeeding? Why is the PA so bad? PA is not bad. It's your fucking self. You see chop and you see a high or you see a low and you just enter hoping that it's going to go there. And you get chopped up, goes in the opposite direction, comes back, and you're like, oh my God, the market's against me. No, bro, you're trading in shit conditions and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? So, now, overconfidence, okay? So, what do I mean by this, okay? Let's say a trader, they might take a few wins, whether that's, 3 wins, 5 wins, whatever it is, okay? It doesn't matter. What happens here, for most people, they'll take a few wins, they'll let the ego get the best them, and they will over leverage on the next trade and pretty much blow their accounts and asking themselves why okay, guys, you know exactly what you need to do. I guarantee you've looked in yourself in the mirror after you've blown 17 funded accounts and you just said, fuck, if only I just stopped trading after 1 day, after I took the win. Or, oh man, if only I just didn't over leverage on that 1 trade and wiped out all my profits for the month. Okay? Consistency with everything, with your risk, with your trades, with the way you view the market, everything. It all comes down to consistency, discipline, and patience. If you don't have those 3 things, you're fucking cooked, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you right now. If you don't have those 3 things, you're cooked, okay? Screenshot this. I don't care what it is. Drill this into your head, okay? Eliminate this word in your dictionary in your mind, okay? This word does not exist anymore. Fear? The fuck is even that, okay? We got revenge trading. You already know what the fuck to do and not to do that, okay? Don't revenge trade. Keep that shit to yourself, okay? No one wants to hear you talk about, oh, I overtraded, I blew these accounts, blah, blah, blah. Dude, just take the 1 trade. If you lose, get off the charts. If you win, get off the charts. It's that simple. Once you start doing that, you're going to be like, holy shit, I could have done this a lot earlier and I would have been completely fine, right? And of course, overconfidence. Please, I don't care how good of a trader you might think you are, or even if you really are that good, dude, just be consistent with your risk, please. I'm begging you. Like, even if you win multiple trades in a row, 5, 6, 7, you can't be thinking to yourself, oh, bro, if I took this trade or if I put this 5 minis on 6 minis on those trades, bro, I would have been up like fucking $20,000 on the day. Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. You still have so much of a journey to continue on and keep going. It's not going to matter like what you could or should have done. It's what you do now and what you do up to your point in the future, how you keep doing it, right? Because if you're just constantly revenge trading, over trading, doing the same thing over and over again, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to be in the same exact spot. Losing, wasting money on funded accounts, all this shit. So understand, overconfidence, don't get that, okay? Completely eliminate that idea from your head. Be a robot when you trade, okay? Don't revenge trade, and don't have a fear of losing. That's going to destroy you, okay? Right? All this comes back to the idea that it's not necessarily a lack of knowledge, but more so the act of not really staying patient and pretty much just a lack of emotional control. Okay, and this is why mindset matters more than, you know, some perfect enigma strategy. Okay, there's no such thing as an enigma strategy, bro. Just being real with you, there's no such thing. Any strategy can work. Okay, drill that shit into your skull, bro. You don't want that shit going nowhere. What do winners do? Okay, we're gonna go over this as well. For one, they accept their losses. Okay, number two, follow a systematic process. Okay, number three, stay humble. Number one here, what does this really mean in a sense of they accept their losses? Okay, it's very simple. It's not rocket science. If you take that loss, get off the charts. It's that simple. Get off the charts. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else because I already talked about that here. Get the fuck off the charts. They follow a systematic process, structured plan, whatever. What does that consist of? It could be as simple as a liquidity sweep, break of structure. That's your entry. If you've backtested this and you know that your process, your systematic process works over time, why do you care about a single loss? Really, ask yourself that question. If you know your strategy works long term, why are you concerned about one loss? Really doesn't even matter, right? Just move on to the next day. It's that simple, right? And most importantly, I see so many people reach success and then they act like they own the world. You guys need to stay humble. Once you start seeing the success, even if you're not in that realm of success yet, don't feel like you know everything. Don't feel like you can't look up to someone who might be younger than you, older than you, whatever the case is, and think that, oh, I'm not going to learn from this person because my ego's too big and I can figure this out on my own. Okay? You need to be able to understand that there are people that are doing this way better than you, who understand these markets way better than you, and the fact that, I'm giving this all away for free should be even more of a reason why you guys should listen to me, follow what I'm saying, because I've been doing this for a long fucking time. And I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? So please, accept your losses, follow your system, your plan, never deviate from that, and stay humble. Okay? Confidence comes from preparation and not necessarily ego. Okay? And the second you realize that, you're not going to be this crazy, egotistical, arrogant piece of shit. You're just not. And, all these things will come in full circle when you figure them out, and you're just gonna be a monster trader. A lot of people might be asking, well, if I do all these things, I follow this, I follow that, I'm still struggling. If you can't really overcome fear, what could be a way that you could overcome that? Well, mainly, obviously, we all know that fear is mainly the biggest roadblock for most people, but one thing I'd recommend is to start small, okay? And when I mean start small, I really mean, trade sizes that are acceptable to you, right? And this could come down to trading funded accounts, right? Whether it's, paying $15, or not 15, that's too cheap, $30 for Apex account. It's a 50K account, right? Because you need $3,000 to get passed, and then you need to pay an activation fee and all this other shit. But we're not going to talk about that right now. All right, trade sizes that are acceptable to you. It doesn't matter if you're trading real capital. It doesn't matter if you're trading Top Step, Apex, whatever it is. Trade sizes that are acceptable to you. Okay? It could be small sizes. Okay? Whatever it is. Build that confidence that you need, whatever feels acceptable to you. And then over time, you can start to scale it, reach bigger numbers, whatever. This will help build your confidence immensely, I promise you, okay? Now, another very important aspect that we need to focus on, detachment from money, okay? You need to be able to detach yourself when you're trading the charts, okay? You're not supposed to trade the money, okay? Don't trade your P&L, trade the chart. What do I mean from this, right? You need to be thinking about trading in percentages or RR, not money. Okay, sure, there's gonna be people that say, "Oh, I'm up $20,000 today. I'm up 10,000. I'm up 5,000. Whatever." That's fine. especially if you're just kind of doing it for social media, bro. But if you're in your own mind, you're like, fuck, I'm down $500 today. Let's make that shit back. Dude, it's gonna destroy you, bro. I'm telling you, because I'm speaking from experience. It's gonna kill you, bro. Detach yourself from the money. I don't care what it is. Detach yourself from it. First of all, if you can't afford to pay rent and doing all this other stuff, you probably shouldn't be trading. You need a job. You need to have some sort of income so that you can, while you're learning, right? You're gonna fail tons of times, obviously, but while you're learning, you'll have that backbone to hold you up and have that money to, if you end up failing a couple accounts, you can buy more. Or if you want to end up scaling, you're gonna need a lot of money, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 to really, max allocate with all these prop firms. So detachment from money, very important, okay? If you don't detach yourself from the money, you're cooked, okay? Now, very important as well, you need to journal everything. And I mean everything, okay? Journal your emotions. Journal why you took the trade, how you felt, everything. I mean everything, right? Let's take an example. Let's say you take 10 trades throughout the month, and those 10 trades were all L's, right? Say you had a few wins in there as well, but it's just a shit month, and you had horrible trades, right? What you need to do is go back in your journal, see why you lost, what you could have done better, all these other things, right? Because once you figure out, okay, I made these 10 separate mistakes, or they might have been, half and half, right? I made 3 of the same mistakes here, or 4 mistakes there, 2 mistakes there, whatever it is. Identify what you did wrong and just don't do it again. Because out of all those losses that you took, if you just avoided those in the first place, you, 1, probably wouldn't have taken those trades in the first place, or 2, you would have de-risked or just been a lot more careful with, your capital, because the market conditions probably weren't up to your strategy or up to the way you trade. Market conditions can be all over the place. It's really just about how picky you are and how patient and disciplined you are as a trader, okay? So, of course, journal everything. It's very, very important, all right? So, like I said, you need to have a systematic process, and by this I mean a plan as well. So have that trading plan, and I'm going to give you guys a trading plan later in this boot camp, because that's pretty much what everybody needs, right? Like, oh, I need a good strategy, I need this, I need that. But a lot of people overlook the psychology part of it, okay? So, yeah, strategy is not everything, guys. It's really not, okay? Obviously, we already talked about how winners win, right? Basically, have a plan, manage your risk, don't overtrade, simple stuff. Oh, this mentorship is going to cover a lot more than strategies. I'm going to implement a little bit of psychology into pretty much everything in this boot camp, Profit Syndicate, whatever you want to call it. And, my goal here is to build you up to become that profitable trader that you've always dreamed of becoming. And the mindset that you have is going to be the foundation that's really going to push you to become that trader that you really want to be. If you are ready to, take your trading to the next level, make sure to leave a damn like on this video, because we got so much shit coming. You guys have no idea. It's gonna be way better than anything you've ever seen on YouTube. Okay? Stay tuned to this stuff. Again, my name is Alex. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. Also, join the free Discord as well. It's not going to be free for too much longer. I give away too much sauce in there in the free Discord. Also in the Palace VC, the free VC, every single morning. Everyone hops in there. We take good trades. We bank. Everything's awesome. Go ahead and check that out. I'll also show you here as well. This is the Discord currently right now. We're all in here right now. This is the welcome tab. Everyone joins up in here. I don't know why some people don't get their roles when they join, but it is what it is. So about 105 people in here right now. We got this here, profits, schedule, basically everything here. Here's all my YouTube videos that I post about, and this is where I live trade right here. So whole bunch of people in here. Looking to grow it as well very, very soon, but that is all that there. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys. This is going to be a great boot camp, mentorship, whatever you want to call it. And again, it all comes down to you, how badly you want it. And you can't blame the markets, you can't blame somebody else, you can't blame anybody but yourself. Okay, so I'll leave you guys with that. This is probably going to be the most boring video of the entire boot camp, but this is essential. You need this shit, okay? If you don't have this shit, you're going to fucking, it's just not going to be good for you, all right? I'll leave you guys with that, and catch you guys in episode 2.